Well, hello everybody. I'm just doing an update on my Reef Aquarium. I've never really taken a video of it, and I just thought it would be a good idea to do that. My tank is at the 1 year mark, almost. Not quite. About 10 or 11 months now it's been set up. Not all the corals have been in here that long, though. Some of them have been added a lot more recently. Obviously, the ones that haven't spread as much have been added more recently. The zoanthus over here on this side are a little more recent. The little guy on the bottom there just was added about a month ago. Got a Recordia in here, right there on the bottom. Started out as a rock of about 2 or 3 of those, but he's the only one that survived due to my my mistake. I originally placed him way up on the reef thinking he needed a lot of light, and that didn't do well for the other 2 mushrooms. They didn't make it. And I finally found a spot where he's happy, and his color is growing out, nice orange color. Here's some more mushrooms here. Started out as 1, and now there's 4 there. You can see 2 of them. I don't think you can see the 4th one though. He's back behind the one on the bottom right there. But I got a lot of star polyp here. That was originally added probably about 9 or 10 months ago, right when I started the tank up and had it cycled. I added that star polyp, and it's done really well. Of course, it just has grown everywhere. And I've got a leather coral here, green leather, doing well. As you can see, a whole lot of zinnia. Started out as 3 stalks, and now, as you can see, I cannot count the stalks. There's a lot of it. And there are only 2 fish in here. I've decided just to do 2 fish. I've always wanted to have a mandarin dragonet, and due to their dietary requirements and their special needs for pods, I don't want to put a whole lot of fish in here that will eat his food source. So the fish population really revolves around my mandarin dragonet. I don't want to add anything that's going to eat up what he needs to eat. So I've only got that one other fish, that 6-line wrasse, and he's back there in the cave. It's not going to show up in this video. Oh well. I'm using my iPhone, which has a good camera, but you're not going to get a lot of the details on there. I'm sorry. But hopefully you'll get a good idea of a good overview of the tank and how well it's doing. It's the left side of the tank and the zinnia. You can see it's pulsing like crazy. Healthy, happy. There's some Monipora right there, stony coral. On the top here I've got that Monipora, and then above that right here is a Monipora digitata. I just added about a month ago. Color's not coming out on the video, but he's a beautiful red color. Hoping he'll do well. And below that is a frog spawn large polyp stony coral that originally started out as 2 heads, and the other head just did not do well. I'm not sure what happened, if he got injured or what, but the polyps actually, I propagated it from that one and actually placed it down here thinking it maybe was getting too much light, and now as you can see there's just a skeleton. The polyps displaced about 3 weeks ago, and now the polyps are behind the reef right back there. You see that fluorescent green. And I don't know what to think of that. I've never seen a coral do that. I don't know if it can actually, given the right conditions, if it'll grow and live, or if it's just going to be a slow death. I'm guessing it's going to be a slow death. But that's been back there 3 weeks now, so I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. There's another mushroom right there. Let's see, what else? I'd love to show you the mandarin. He's a very pretty fish. He's healthy, and he's usually hiding back. Oh, there he is. There's his head. I don't think I can get him to come out, but he's If you could see him, he's really healthy, got good color, nice and fat and healthy. There's plenty of pods in here for him to eat. And I'm running, on this tank, I'm running the ecosystem method with the Miracle Mud by Leng Sy. And as you can see, it has just kept my tank in wonderful condition. It's I don't have any undesirable algae in the tank. I clean the glass about once a week, maybe twice a week, maybe twice a week. I do a 5-gallon water change. Try to do one every week with Tropic Marin Pro Reef Salt. As you can see, the corals are just really, the color is really good in everything, the fish and the corals. But the corals are growing really well, minus the frog spawn. But take a look at the filter system down here. That's the Miracle Mud there, and the algae I'm growing. I'm growing Caulerpa and Chatham-morphia. I'm not sure if I said that right. I might have butchered that name, but that's the only algae I'm growing. I've got a phosphate reactor here, and also a UV sterilizer that I run constantly. I change the resin in the phosphate reactor about every 2 months or so, every 2 or 3 months. For lighting, I'm running the Orphec LED reef lighting system. Couldn't be more pleased with it. It's just been a great lighting system. Gives a really good look to the tank. Kind of gives that shimmer effect. If I were to put a little more surface agitation in the water, you'd see that shimmer effect that metal halides tend to give. But I really love this lighting system. It don't have to worry about it heating up my water, aquarium water, like the metal halides tend to do. And also my electric bill is happy for it. It's a very energy efficient system. I've got some moonlights I added on there for a lunar phase. 2 little LED moonlights on there. That's the right side of the tank. It's a 60-gallon cube. And again, this is the ecosystem method running this tank. I don't add any additives other than kalkwasser and the 3-part calcium additive that ecosystem makes. Keeps the corals colorful and growing. But special thanks to Leng. This is my tank. See you guys.